Dímelo, dímelo, Bo Dominican York. What the is going on? What the is going on? You know how it is. Straight into it. 8 and Bob's Champs de Provence. This is actually a quite beautiful scent for me personally, but not on anybody's wish list, not on anybody's shop list that I know. You really don't see, well, actually there are quite a few videos on it, but I think it's just because of the house. It's not necessarily because of this scent. Even though I love it. I think it's a lot of citrus. I get a lot of neroli out of it, even though that's not listed as a note. It's, I think, orange blossom, or let's read. I'm on 8 and Bob's website right now. Immerse yourself in the freedom of the French countryside with Champs de Provence. Fresh, green, citrusy, this fragrance captures the mystical beauty of Provence. Notes of musk, mate, emphasize the crisp, earthy hues of the wilderness. The flawless entanglement of bergamot, orange, pear, and rose brings to life the sweet and tangy aroma of fruit trees surrounded by gentle wildflowers. Perfect for a free spirit who appreciates the tantalizing aroma of Mother Nature. This does give me an earthy vibe. And I don't understand the mate, so I don't know if I'm picking that up or not, but I do get listen, I've had this on for 4 hours, so I know that's not long enough to tell you anything about longevity, but it has not stopped pumping, and I have not resprayed. I did not overspray. This was about 5 sprays. I did 2 to the back of the neck, 3 to the chest area, actually 2 under the chest and 1 to the front of the. So yeah, I got some on my sweater, so that's definitely sticking around on the sweater. Maybe that's why it's pumping so hard, but I feel I didn't put any on my arms. Sometimes I like sampling on my wrist so that way I can know if it's still there, even though I wash my hands, I wash dishes. But to me, beautiful scent. Get yourself the small bottle. Get yourself, if they have it. I don't know if they have it, because I do have the original in a 30 mil. Right? I do have the original 8 and Bob, which I really haven't given a full wearing to, just testing on my wrist. But 8 and Bob Champs de Provence does not disappoint. I love this during the day, especially in the morning. It picks me up, it brightens me up. And I heard somebody say that even wear something like this in the winter when you feel gloomy. It can pick you up. It can make you feel. And honestly, that's the kind of wearer I am. So I don't disagree with seasonal wearing, but I'm more of a, and they are situational wearers. I am also a situational wearer, but it's more about feeling, and not necessarily like, oh, I can't wear this in the winter or I can't wear this in the summer. It's more, I don't feel like wearing that right now. And it might be because it might be something that's just too heavy and overbearing at that time. But comme c'est comme ça. This shit is fucking delicious. To me, for me. Let's get a look at the atomizer. You see it went off the screen. So aggressive atomizer, wide mist. This is a good atomizer. Actually, really good quality atomizer. That is nice. Now, another one that I don't think I've talked about with 8 and Bob, which is actually quite lovely, and I've worn it quite a few times, is Egypt. Egypt is a beautiful scent. I'm not going to pick it up. Barely pick it up. I haven't worn it in over a month. But a beautiful scent. Kind of light, but consistent. It's like this one. I don't think I was overbearing or overpowering the room when I was with my wife, because she didn't bring it up. She didn't mention it at all. And sometimes I stay away from her at first when I spray, because I don't want to, because I can be a little heavy-handed with my sprays. So, but Champs de Provence, let's see what Fragrantica says. I know I had it pulled up. So the main accord you're going to pick up, according to Fragrantica, so take it with a grain of salt, citrus. And then a smaller bar is white floral. And then the following are also smaller bars: fresh, spicy, sweet, aromatic, and musky. And I went on a dog walk. I've been moving around, and this thing has kept pumping. It has kept hitting my nostrils. I've not gone nose blind or anosmic, And I think it's because it's just at either the right level or it's a scent that my body loves. And I do. My brain loves this scent. I love neroli. I love the scent of neroli. A lot of people don't because it reminds them of babies or if you're my age, smelling this in someone's bathroom because they had a child or because they used it to freshen up. Neroli is a very, I think, old scent that has been around for, of course, centuries, probably. Anyway, really good stuff. I enjoy Champs de Provence. It's not an everyday for me. This is a couple times a month in the morning when I want that extra bright pick me up, or I'm in the mood for it. And I don't own Portofino Neroli. I have a dupe of it. I do have other fragrances that have some neroli, but this really kind of highlights it like front and center. Big spotlight. Because, I do like, it's not Frenesy. I know one of these. Star Chaser. Star Chaser from Thomas Kosmala has a very beautiful neroli note. But it's blended in a much different way, almost brighter. The 8 and Bob is more photorealistic, where the Thomas Kosmala, with the blend of whatever else they have, whatever other ingredients they're using, really makes it such a beautiful morning scent for me that it's completely different from 8 and Bob, but they accomplish the same thing for me. That bright, uplifting. So I do interchange what I like to wear in the morning. A lot of times it's florals, and you see, obviously, neroli is a flower, or is it? I thought it was something off of to do with the orange blossom, and orange blossom is a flower. Okay, so that's why. But anyway, Star Chaser is really good. It has that neroli feel, that note I think is in there. But this orange citrus front and center, and then that earthy base, just really, it works on me. This really works off my skin, and it's sticking around on clothing. Again, pumping on clothing. It's, to me, and it's probably more of an intimate scent bubble. So somebody has to be, like my wife was when we were actually in the same bathroom when we're in bed together, in your scent bubble. And it could be at work or anything like that, or client interaction when you're up in front and close. But I think more primarily for summer, and probably a slightly more mature person. But I don't think it's bottle worthy. I don't think anybody's looking for this unless you are a neroli fan or orange blossom fan or a citrus fan that enjoys, because you might pick up the mate different. I don't get a dank or off-putting energy off the mate, even though I've heard that said about it sometimes. So Eight and Bob did their thing with this one. One to sample if you're interested in neroli and orange blossom. Anyway, que Dios te bendiga. I hope you guys have a blessed day. Peace.